Hey everybody, so today I got a new dash cam. It was sent over to me by Rayfoto. I already started unboxing it and then I realized the camera wasn't going, so you missed just the unbox part. You do get a manual, you do have a cigarette lighter to plug in, and you do have a rear camera with a pretty long cable. Now, it does say that it's 4K in the front and 2K in the back. You do get this pretty nice looking dash cam. I'll show you a close up here as well. And you also get a little baggie of, you got a little tool for like the liner, and you got some little sticky things. Now what I figured, because I've done a few dash cams, and what I figure is I'm going to do almost everything right here. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show the features, all that, and then I'll install it, and then I'll give you some of the footage. That way I'm not trying to show you in a dark car. It's just, it doesn't work out too well. All right, so let's go ahead and give you some close-ups of this. As you can see, it does have a pretty large screen. You got the camera here, which is adjustable up and down. Go ahead and pull that off. You do have a sticky pad here, 3M adhesive to stick to your windshield. Over here, you have a TF micro SD card. It actually comes with a 32 gigabyte, and it supports up to 256. There is a built-in mic. Your power button. Then you have your controls for the camera. Let's go ahead and plug it in. All right, and we got video pretty quick. There we go. And we got the rear camera going. All right, we'll definitely have to see how that works outside, but let's see. Is this touchscreen? Oh, it is touchscreen. Perfect. Okay. So you could swipe it. I know I had another one that was similar, but you could swipe and have it do either both or just one of the cameras. So like right now we have just a front-facing one, and you slide it, and you can get the rear and the front at the same time on your screen. And then you can get just the rear. So this will work as like a small backup camera as well. And then you can have just the front. You also have your controls where you can mute or you can have the audio. You can lock it. Well, let's take a look at the menu. So resolution, we could go in there. I like that it's touchscreen, I really do. You got a choice. You could do 4K plus 2K. You could do 2K and 2K, or you could do 1080p and 2K. So you got that option. I'm gonna go with the 4K 2K so we can test that out. And then we have loop recording where you could do off, or you could do 1 minute, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes. I usually do 3 minutes personally. You can change your language to multiple different ones. There is a Wi-Fi function on here. Now, what the Wi-Fi is for is to connect with the app, and it's the same app that I've used with a different one. I already downloaded it, but you'll turn that on. You'll get a Wi-Fi from here. You're going to connect it on your app, and you'll be able to connect to this itself and get files. You're not going to be able to connect it to like actual internet or your home Wi-Fi. You could also go through here, and you could do your display as well. So you could do your front, or you could go rear, or you could go front and rear. I personally think it's easier to just do that swipe that I showed you there in the beginning. Let's go over. We got recorded audio. You got your date stamps. You got your G sensor. Now with the G sensor, you're going to have this hardwired. I will not be hardwiring it myself. I also don't have a hardwire kit for it, but you will have to do that if you want that. I don't think this has a built-in battery. I'll check that here in just a minute. There is a module that you can get. You also could do your screensaver. So if you want to do a screensaver, I'm just going to turn it off for now. You got your time display. Let's see what we're at. You got your time system, so you could do 24-hour format, or if you prefer the 12-hour, whenever you prefer. I like the 24-hour one just because it's much easier to differentiate, and you don't have to worry about having the wrong time. And then you can check your date and time. It looks like it's pretty accurate there. I'm actually surprised. You got your beep sound. You can turn that on and off. You also got your parking monitor. Again, you'll need to be hardwired if this does not have a battery built in. You got speech recognition. That's interesting. Oh, cool. Okay, so you got speech recognition where you can tell it to take a photo, record the video, lock the video, all of that different stuff. So that's pretty neat. I want to try that. You can also change your frequency. You got your time zone. You also got GPS, so it's going to let you know about your GPS satellites. And I'm inside and it's still picking them up, so it seems to have a pretty decent signal there. Then of course you can always format your card. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I don't know if they've done it yet on this one. And then you got your default settings, and then you got your version information. So I mean, that pretty simple, pretty basic, but I do really like the speech recognition. I'm wondering if it will work. Let's see. I got to figure out how it works. Record video. Close recorder. Open recorder. Screen off. Screen on. Take a photo. Take photo. Yeah, so I mean, that's actually pretty neat. They do have, you do have to say the exact commands that are on the screen. So, I mean, they show it to you in the manual as well. Other than that, they don't really tell you anything, other information, but you just say those exact words and it will actually work. All right, so yeah, I think this is actually kind of cool. I like some of the features that this one has. And yeah, I'm definitely going to give that a try. I'm going to unplug that rear one. And it's been plugged in for a few minutes. So let's see. Nope. As soon as you unplug it, it automatically dies. So you'll definitely have to hardwire if you want to do like the G sensor and stuff. All right, anyway, I will go get this installed in the car this evening once it cools off. And then I'll get some footage the next couple days and come back and show you the rest of it. All right, now I didn't really show the installation part of it, but I got it right there in the center of my dash. So you can see where it is mounted there on the windshield. And then what I did is I ran the wires up through the liner on both sides, one for the cigarette lighter and then one for the rear camera. And I ran it from the liner all the way to the rear. And then back here, I do have the rear camera. Also the rear camera, you can angle it, you can adjust it up and down. Now what I did, at least personally for mine, is I took my rear spoiler off and I ran the wire up through there and then down. That way I had it on the outside. That way it could see better because my windows are pretty tinted and it's a little harder to see. All right, so the quick conclusion, I'm gonna have to say for the price point of it, it is a pretty darn good dash cam and it's got a lot of extra features. And I really do like the voice commands. That is kind of neat. And just getting used to the correct phrases is all I gotta do. But anyway, if you're looking for a decent dash cam, it's pretty good.